Hey guys, welcome to a pick a card. Doing this here just because the schedule is kind of off and things have been kind of weird lately for me as far as like schedules are concerned, and my hands were injured from doing too much. I can lift far more with my muscles than I can with my hands. So I really like damaged my hands, and it caused some major issues as far as the ability to shuffle cards properly. So even today I'm going to be shuffling a different way just because my hands are still sore. And I'm recording this when you're seeing this last week here, and I'm right about to go out of town. So all last week is just a cluster of stuff. So we're going to do this a different way for this week. And then I'm going to start in on the April monthlies at that point. It's just because time just kind of got... The monthlies from last month were late. They were late. And so I don't want to be that late this time. So I'm going to start them earlier this time. So, but for this week, what we're going to do here, just because I want to still do readings and stuff like that. Because I like it. It's fun. But we're going to do some pick-a-cards this week. Some short pick-a-cards. They're not going to be very long. And that way then you're seeing this today. So you're going to pick from one of three stones, or you can pick multiple stones, whichever one calls your name. I'm going to be using the same deck of cards for each one, so it doesn't really matter. But basically this reading is going to be where it's going to be a yes or no question. I want you to think of a situation and think of like a yes or no question regarding that situation. I'll do a reading. We're going to get the foundation of the issues, show me a little bit about what's going on in here, just the general idea of what your question is about. And then I'm going to draw cards for yes or no and some advice and everything. So the stones that you can choose from are this one, which is a gray jasper. Not gray jasper, gray labradorite, excuse me. Gray labradorite. This is a very healing stone, emotional healing stone. Brings magic and protection. Generally, in all good, labradorites are pretty good for you as far as just general energy feelings. Then we have this black tourmaline that came out here. This is very much a protection type stone. Very much a protection like stone. It literally blocks you from like EMFs. It blocks you from... when something blocks you from EMFs, a lot of times it can shut the door on any psychic ability too. So this stone right here doesn't stay anywhere near me while I'm doing these. Any psychic who does a reading for you, and if they have a black tourmaline on them, they're not reading shit. Just an FYI. Just because the thing is that my sight literally shuts off when I have this in my hands and on my body. I can put it over here and it'll be okay. I might have to put it behind me. But yeah, so this is a protection stone. Very, very good for mental health. It shuts off the noise. It's really good for crowds. So if you're going to a place with a lot of crowds and they make you nervous because there's so much shit going on, right? And there's a lot of noise that we get pelted with, especially as people who tend to be sensitive and don't realize that they're sensitive. This is really good to carry with you because it shuts it off. It turns it off. So that's pile number 2. This last one here is going to be Lapis Lazuli. That beautiful blue Egyptian stone, yeah? This one basically talks about doing that deep awareness of emotional shadows and stuff. Awareness of emotional shadow work. Doing the inner alchemy and helps support that. So, choose a pile. Choose whichever stone you would like. I'll have the links down below. Go ahead and click on those and we'll go through your reading. Thanks for being here. Pile number 1, you chose the gray labradorite. So let's see what we've got for you. Let me move this black tourmaline because no. I'm not doing that. I gotta just get it out of like my range, basically. That's what I have to do. Okay. Let's get started. So, pile number 1. I want to hear what the foundation of the issue here for their question that they are thinking of, the yes or no question. Show me what it's generally about, please. We're going to find out what the question is generally about. That way you can determine if this is your pile or not. Then, if it doesn't fit, then you can choose another pile. Show me what their issue here is. What's going on with them with this question? What is it about? We've got the Star. What else? Judgment. Wow. Judgment. What else? And the Hermit. Big cards here, pile 1. Big cards. So this is what's surrounding your question that you are asking here. This feels like a big decision that you're making in regards to, it's like a big decision that you're making in regards to, I'm trying to keep it as general as possible just because there's a lot of people looking at this. Okay, not that many because I'm not that big, but but basically it's like a bigger question. I mean, it's like somebody's trying to decide where to go for college. Somebody's trying to decide to take certain action that actually means a lot to you. This action, like, it's like with this Hermit card, you are asking yourself the question. You're like, should I do this? Is this in my higher self's best interest? Is it in my best interest? Is it in it? Will it help with my inner growth? Will this put me on my star path? And your star path is basically your personal yellow brick road, okay? Your personal yellow brick road, the one that you set up in your pre-birth planet, where you have a journey to travel in this lifetime, and you want to make sure that you're not off on some side quest that's just wasting time. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. Is this the right decision for me here? Judgment. Is this in divine good graces? That's kind of what this is. Yeah, is this the right thing that's for my path? That's basically, it's a very general question. It's a very general question. I'm going to use a different deck for the answer though. It's a very general basis of the question, so it can apply for really a lot of you, for everything that you're doing. So that's good, really, because the more specific, the less people it'll apply to. So let's see let's see if it's yes or no. Let's see. Oh gosh, I really hurt my hands while working out. I lifted too heavy, and then I was cooking and I was lifting heavy things, and I went shooting with my, I overdid it. And I'm 41 and I can't do that. I can't do that. All right, show me yes or no for pile 1, please, for their question that they are thinking of. Show me yes or no. Is it yes or no for their question that they are thinking of, please? Is it yes or no? We've got Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, Nine of Coins. Ooh. So, you have a lot of drive towards doing this. You have a lot of drive going towards whatever this decision is that you're trying to make. And a lot of receptivity from, I'm going to say, from the universe, okay? A lot of receptivity from the universe. We've got two, big, emotional queens here. And I'm saying this is a good thing. Emotional queens, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. They are very much especially this Queen of Wands, she's action-oriented. Very action-oriented. She always gets what she wants. And the Queen of Cups shows that she's emotionally stable enough to handle it. So with this coming out like this, and with the Knight of Wands, so you've got two wands here. You've got a Queen of Cups and the Nine of Coins. Nine of Coins basically indicates that you are creating your own life here. You're actively creating your own life, and you are aware that you can. You are aware that you can, and you really want to with this Knight of Wands. You want to rush right in there and get this done. And the universe is definitely, you know, it does look like a yes from here for me. It does look like a yes. The answer is yes. You should. What's holding pile 1 back? What's holding them back, please? Because I think the answer is yes. I think you should. Because this shows a lot of really good receptivity. It shows that things would be very good for your life. It would change your life for the better if it's going to... your life's going to change no matter what. It's going to change. But it's going to be for the better and really satisfactory. And you're going to be like, I know I can do anything I want. I like that. What's holding pile 1 back here? We've got the Page of Wands. Okay, concerned that you're like overdoing it. So you're trying to like keep it down in your head. What else? 10 of Wands. This is going to be hard. Okay. What else? What else is holding pile 1 back, please? What else? Six of Cups. Okay. Past memories. Is there anything else? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Hierophant. Okay. All right. So we've got Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, and everything. You're like, it's just an idea that I have, and I'm kind of. It's like you're kind of worried that it's just a little too, too immature of an idea. It's kind of like that. So you're just like, well. Am I being stupid by doing this? You know, kind of one of those things. Am I being dumb? I think that's what you're thinking. But the thing is, the world is actually very receptive to what you're thinking. They're very receptive to it. The thing is that you're looking at it and you're like, this is going to be a hard journey. It's going to be really difficult doing this. Why is it hard? Well, I'm not going to go into a bunch of like details on these because I'm going to try to keep these pretty short. But it's like you're finding that's going to be really difficult, or you're telling yourself it's going to be difficult. With the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, and 9 of Coins here, it's not going to be as difficult as you thought it was, according to this. So you've got in your head it's going to be really hard. It may be a hard journey. You may have to go through a lot of obstacles or that kind of thing. And you have something from your past. You have memories that are holding you back. There is something from your past that is holding you back from doing this. It's not allowing you to give yourself the permission through the Hierophant. It's not allowing you to step outside of your normal paradigm. Okay, so there's something in your past that says you shouldn't do this. But what I'm going to say to that is that was then. This is now. That was then. This is now. All right. I'm going to do the advice. Not with this one. Nope. We're going to do it with the cats. Tarot of the Pagan Cats. One of those little mini decks. They're cute. We're going to do the advice here real quick. Oh, look at that. We have Temperance on the split. Ooh, not shuffling like that right now. Nope. Okay. What's the advice here for pile 1? Because they're saying, yes, you should do this. Yeah, I've got my deck upside down. Okay, there we go. We've got Page of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, interesting. Oh, okay. So, with these cards here for the advice, they're saying to follow this idea. They're saying to follow this idea that you think is just too immature and not well thought out. They're saying to follow that idea. Open your heart up a bit. This Three of Swords shows that your heart is closed. And that's this whole Six of Cups thing is it's echoing back to that for me. So something, you have your heart closed to it for some reason. For some reason you feel like you're going to hurt more with this. So you're being protective over your heart with it. You're being protective over your heart. And what they're saying is just go day by day. Show you the back of the card. Day by day. Knight of Pentacles. Take it slow. Take it slow. Remember this Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and like Knight of Wands, Nine of Coins. All that's the receptivity from the universe. Just take it day by day. Go slow, and it'll be fine. That's what they're saying, basically. Take it, open up a little bit, be a little bit more vulnerable with yourself, and you can take it and you can have everything that you're looking for. So, good. Excellent, Pile 1. Thank you so much for being here. If you did like this, comment down below how much you liked it. If you want it longer, other feedback and stuff like that. Hey, I wish I could see the cards. Hey, I wish I could, that kind of thing. Comment down below to let me know what you think about it. Just because I may start offering some of these. I'm really, really adaptable right now because I've learned a lot of things, and being adaptable is really big and important for me. So so if this is something that you'd like to see again, please, comment down below and everything, and let me know what you think. And I will see you next time. Pile number 2, you chose the black tourmaline. Very potent little stone. It blocks everything. So because it blocks everything, I'm putting it over here. We're going to do that. That way then it's out of my sphere of influence here. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to find out the foundation of everything. Basically what your inquiry is about in general, okay? In general, we're just going to pull a couple cards with that. And then I will go through and I'll ask cards regarding whether the question you have is the answer going to be yes, or is it going to be no? And then we're going to find out what may be holding you back, and then also the advice. So let's get this started here. Show me for pile 2 with the black tourmaline. Pile 2, black tourmaline. What is the foundation of their question that they are thinking of, please? What's the foundation of their question? What's it all about? Show me what it's about. And forgive me while I make faces at shuffling, because my hand is just... I really hurt it, and I'm old. I'm not that old. I'm 41, but I lifted too much. I mean, this hurts right here doing this. I'm just like, oh, it hurts so bad. I can lift more with my muscles than my hands can because I have sissy Lala hands. So, show me pile 2s. Here we go. We got King of Wands. What else? What's the foundation of what's their question about? What is it about, please? We've got 3 of Wands. What else? There we go. We've got the Moon. Interesting. Pile 2. So your question generally has to do with something that you're extremely attracted to something. Like this guy right here, this King of Wands right here, this dude, he gets turned on. That's just, and I'm not talking just from a physical sense. I'm talking from an energetic sense. There is something that turns you on, and again, not just physical. I'm talking mental. It could be heart. It could be whatever. Something has you going, but you've been waiting for it for a long time. You've been waiting for it for a long time. You kind of, I feel like you see it coming, but you're not sure with this Moon. You're not sure with this Moon card. The Moon card, it shows me that it's kind of like a secret for you. This whole thing is kind of like a secret attraction to something. Something, someone, could be whatever, so take it however it works for you. But it has to do with, I think that your question has to do with like waiting for this. Should I bring it out to light? That kind of thing. It's going to be something like that. So let's find out. What does the tarot say? Is pile 2 the question that they are thinking of? Is it yes or no, please? Pile 2 is their question they're thinking of. Yes or no, please? But you're super drawn to it. I mean, this King of Wands, he's really balanced with it, though. He's not like the Knight of Wands where he kind of jumps in and hasn't really decided what he actually wants. You know what you want. You know what you want. You know what it is that you're specifically looking at. And you're waiting for it. You're trying to manifest it, that kind of thing. And you've been keeping quiet about it. And it's almost like you're questioning whether you should stop keeping quiet about it. With that moon here. Show me yes or no. Pile 2 is the answer yes or no for the question they are thinking, please. I've got my card upside down. Strength. Strength. Okay, what else? What else, please? For pile 2, answer yes or no. Could be dealing with a Leo that is coming up with me. Or somebody with major Leo placements. Show me pile 2, please. Yes or no? Alright, we've got Temperance. That tried to come out earlier. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. 8 of Coins, 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. Okay. Okay, so what they are saying here is that it's going to take some work, okay? Whatever it is that you are looking at. The answer can be yes, but it's going to take some work, okay? With the 8 of Coins here, we've got, you know, this chick right here. You can see her. I mean, this is my blood, sweat, and tears card right here. You have to put in some work for it. You will have to work for it. You have to show the universe that you actually want it. Which something tells me with this like 3 of Wands right here is that you haven't been taking any action towards it. You're just standing there waiting for it, right? And so you're waiting for it to fall on your lap or whatever this is. And what they're saying is that you're going to have to show your strength of will that you actually want this. That you actually want to bring in the balance here with this Temperance. Bring in the balance with that Temperance. Show intention. Temperance can also be a very divine card. There's something about angels with that card that they're trying to tell me, and I'm just like, I have no idea what you're saying. Something about angels. What's the number here? We've got 14. Breaks down to a 5. Okay. Anyway, so strength and temperance. So the thing is that it talks about like proper balance of things. There we go. Proper balance. Proper balance of what you're giving here. Now the thing is, again, blood, sweat, and tears, right? But with this 8 of Swords, there's going to be some strain. There's going to be some strain involved in this. There's going to be some strain involved in this. It's like balance can be had, okay? Balance between you and whatever this is can be had, but it's going to take work. So if your question starts with something like, should I do X, right? The answer is yes, but they are giving a strong warning that there's going to be work involved. Strong warning. As if maybe like it's not going to be. I don't like saying strong warning. I don't like that. That bothers me. It's almost as if they're telling you that if you're going to have to do it, you're going to have to get off your ass, basically. It's kind of like that. You're going to have to get off your ass and you're going to have to do it. What's holding pile 2 back? What's holding pile 2 back, please? Show me what's holding pile 2 back regarding the question. The High Priestess. Ooh. We get 3 of Coins, 7 of Cups. What else? One more. King of Coins. Okay. So what's holding you back is that right now I think it's like a 2-part thing. So again, take it however it resonates for you, because again, these are general. I feel like what's happening is you are working on your own foundation, your own inner foundation of who you are and what you can, I'm going to say, accept as far as like in your life, knowing yourself, right? This High Priestess knows herself. She knows. I feel like that's a big piece that you are working on that with this 3 of Pentacles here. There's something about you listening to your intuition too. There's something about you listening to your intuition. I just know that they're, it's like, what I'm hearing is that I just know that they're meant to be in my life or something like that. I just know. If this has to do with a person for you, this is, I feel like with this High Priestess and this 3 of Pentacles, I just know that we're at least supposed to be at least just friends. I just know it. Why is that holding you back, though? So we've got the 7 of Cups. Confusion on what to do. It's like your different options and what you can choose to, what avenue you can take to do this. You're just like, I don't know what's going to be the right way. And you've got this King of Pentacles type energy popping up here, which can a lot of times show that you're just like, it's like all the options that you're looking at are below you. You're like, no, I'm not going to do that. Nope, that's dumb. Nope, don't like that one either. Kind of like that. And so, I don't know why I think that's so funny, but I think that's funny. But it's like it's not good enough. Whatever way that you are looking at to address this, whatever the situation is, the ways that you can see are just straight up not good enough. You feel like every single one of them won't go well. It feels like 8 of Swords work. So the thing is with this King of Pentacles type energy, though, he knows what he's doing. He's not a stupid person. You know what I mean? So you may need to, I'm already giving you advice even though I haven't pulled it. You may need to channel that King of Pentacles type energy. That I know what I'm doing and it'll be fine. I trust in the universe. I trust in my intuition, that kind of thing, to do the right thing. All right, show me the actual advice from like Spirit. Here we go. Hey, look, we got Queen of Pentacles. Funny how that works, huh? Queen of Pentacles. What else? What's the advice for pile 2, please, for this? Queen of Pentacles. It's the matching partner for King of Pentacles. So it's the whole be very comfortable in who you are yourself. What else do we have? Ace of Swords. And 7 of Wands. Yes, you're going to have to push through this. Yeah, so you're going to have, you know what they are saying is that you know what you are doing, okay? You know what you are doing, you know what you should do. And you know that the response to whatever efforts you put in, you know that it'll work. 3 of Pentacles. You know it'll work. Ace of Swords. Right there. The truth. I know this is what needs to happen. I know. So that High Priestess, you know, I know this whatever this is needs to be in my life. I know it has to happen. And here's that Queen of Pentacles that we've already talked about. 7 of Wands talks about putting the effort towards it. Pushing for it. This is a very, I'm going to call it self-absorbed, and I don't mean that in a negative way. What I mean is that you're focused on you and your energy, and you're either defending from something or you're pushing towards something for you. Okay, so that's what they're saying. You gotta push for it. If you want it, you gotta go get it. That's what they're saying. And we get 7 of Cups here. Yep. You gotta push for it. You gotta go get it if you want it. So this is good. Thank you very much, Pile 2. If you did like this or you want to see more of these, I love doing pick a cards, actually. I really enjoy them. And I'm thinking I'm being really adaptable with how I'm doing things. I'm just trying to follow what my heart says to do. So that may make it so that I kind of go all over the place with my topics and stuff like that. But if you like this, comment down below. Tell me, give me some feedback on it. Give me some feedback, what you liked about it. Was it long enough? You know, that kind of thing. Good enough, you know, descriptions, blah, 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 you know, that kind of thing. Even if it's, just try to make it constructive, please. Constructive feedback. I love constructive feedback. I love constructive feedback because I have very prominent Virgo placements and I want to be perfect. Which we know doesn't exist. So, all right. Thank you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So, you guys chose the Lapis Lazuli. Lazuli? I don't know. Lazuli, I think it is. It's a very Egyptian stone. The Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians, like put this stone in all kinds of their stuff. You notice that, like, whenever I wear my Ankh necklace, I don't know if you've ever seen it. If you've been around, you probably have. But I put lapis in it because it's very Egyptian style in my Ankh necklace. So it's very much about being able to recognize your own inner stuff. See your shadows, that kind of thing, which I just love doing shadow work. I think it's great, even though it's work. So, all right, so you guys show this pile. Let's see what the foundation of your question is. This is just, you know, what it generally, what generally surrounds your question, you know, the situation, whatever, the feelings around it, that kind of thing. And then I'm going to ask, you know, the yes or no, and we're going to find out what may be holding you back, and also the advice. So, let's see what's going on. Show me Pile 3, please. Pile 3, what is the situation surrounding their question, please? Show me the situation surrounding their question. Tell me about it. I injured my hand. I'm really sorry. I keep making faces when I'm doing stuff because even just like this hurts. Oh, that's why you guys didn't give readings last week because my hands hurts. Today's Wednesday and I'm going out of town tomorrow. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Pile 1, Page of Cups. Show me 2 more, please, about what's going on with their question. And if this doesn't fit, check another pile, okay? If this foundation of the question doesn't fit you, check another pile. And if none of them fit, I'll catch you next time. Page of Cups, show me Pile 3. What's surrounding their question here? Tell me about their question. We got Knight of Wands, and we have the World. Oh, okay. That one specifically, so the Knight of Wands can sometimes be kind of like a playboy kind of energy. Lately, he hasn't really come up like that for me, but boy, for this one he did. So, because I'm seeing Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, the World. So, it's almost like you're asking, is this going to go anywhere? Is this situation with this person? Because it feels like a person. Could be an idea too, don't get me wrong. So, you know, don't be discouraged if it's not romantic for you. But it's like there's this idea that of something that kind of brings, you know, happiness to your heart, you know, that kind of thing. Brings happiness to your heart, and you've kind of been dreaming about it. Page of Cups, dreaming about it, very floaty kind of guy. Genders don't matter. Knight of Wands regarding pursuing it. Pursuing whatever that daydream is. Should I stop? World. World talks about cycles and endings, and it does also talk about beginnings. But usually, like if you're actually talking about an actual beginning, you're going to see the Fool card, you know, or something like that. Not the World. The World usually talks about closing out old cycles. Should I let this go? And what this is saying to me, it's something like something having to do with letting go some idea or person or relationship idea. Should I let this go? The feeling surrounding it is very sad. It's sad. It's got a feeling of dejection associated with it. So if that's you, this pile is yours. There's a lot of different, dejection. Dejection's the best word I can think of to associate with the feeling that's coming with that. All right, show me yes or no, pile 3. What's to the question that they're thinking about? Is the answer yes or no? The question they are thinking about, is the answer yes or no, please? Show me yes or no for pile 3. Oh, it's a heavy feeling, man. Pile 3, please. We've got 7 of Swords. Okay, what else? The Hanged Man. What else? This one. 9 of Swords. What else? One more. Oh, gosh. My hand hurts so bad. I'm really sorry. What else? There we go. 9 of Cups. So, what I am seeing with this is that the answer is no. Okay? The answer is no. And the reason is because, one, it's not going to go anywhere. Hanged Man, not going anywhere, okay? 7 of Swords, there's a lot of distrust. There's a lot of shady behavior. So it could have been a lot of distrust. It might be more distrust. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just kind of stuck where it's at. Yeah, and then with the Knight of Swords and the 9 of Cups here, what I'm seeing here, now this Knight of Swords, a lot of times I'll see this guy when he's running away from somebody, okay? He will run away. He will run the opposite direction. And what is he running towards? The 9 of Cups. Happiness somewhere else. Your happiness belongs somewhere else. This situation, while you feel like it is going to be a situation that brings you a lot of happiness, it won't. That's what they're saying. It won't. Okay. It won't. What's holding pile 3 back from making whatever changes they need to make? We've got 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're struggling. You're struggling with this. You're having a hard time with it. Show me more. 2 more. You're having a hard time with it, and you're taking losses. There's some self-sabotage involved in there, you know. Emotional alchemy. Think of that Lapis. There's something deep inside that's holding you here. Show me 2 more. What's holding pile 3 back from making the change they need to make? What's holding them back, please? 3 of Swords. Really hard time. You don't want to break your own heart. You don't want to do it. You're afraid that if you do it, it'll break your heart when you shouldn't have done it. That kind of thing. One more. That one. Okay. 9 of Swords, yeah. So right here is all the strain that you've been going through. Pile 3. All the strain that you've been going through thinking about this situation. And this is why it's... You're very attached to it, okay? You're very attached to the situation. Whatever this situation is. You're very attached to it. Thing is that it's very hard for you to let go. 10 of Wands. You almost don't want to. You almost don't want to. There's something deep down inside that you keep striking at with this 5 of Swords. There's something deep inside. I'm betting that it's something of a shadow. Okay, you know, some inner work that might need to be done. The issue with that is that when you're in the middle of a situation like this and you're in the acute phase, right? It's not a good time to do shadow work. But what I'm going to say here is that if this is a situation that you're actually not even in at this point, meaning like you've been dreaming about getting back together with this person or whatever, but you're not there with them, okay? You've been dreaming about doing that. Should I stop thinking about this? Should I stop, move on? If you are that person, there's shadows for you to look at. And you should take the deeper look, find out what it is that's hurting you. 3 of Swords. There is something about that situation. It is triggering old hurts, okay? It is triggering old hurts, and it's stressing you the hell out. The universe will continue to show you old hurts until you look at them. Because right now what's happening is that you're playing it over and over and over again. You may find that this is a pattern that you have. That you're always looking out there at somebody, dreaming, but never doing anything with it. Or it never working out. Or something like that. This is a pattern that you have. And so if that is you, there is something deep inside you that's causing that pattern. Find somebody who can help you with some inner work, okay? The thing is that there's a lot of people who say they're really good with helping people resolve their inner issues and everything, but they're actually not. I'm talking even degreed people. They are actually not. The best advice I ever got was from a guy who was a counselor. And anything I ever read on shadow work or inner work or any of that stuff skims the surface. What he did actually goes deep down. And what I would also recommend, look into Byron Katie. Okay? Byron Katie. She has a book out there called Loving What Is. That was probably one of the best actual shadow work books that I have read. That gives you a way to resolve it properly. And not, because the thing is that a lot of times the information that's out there on social media about shadow work and inner work and stuff like that, they're like, yeah, if you just look at it, it resolves it. No, that's not true. You need to investigate it. You need to dig deep down into it. It is work. It is not easy. You will cry. And if you don't cry, you didn't do the work. That's why I'm saying that a lot of times people can be like, yeah, I did the shadow work. Yeah, I'm aware of my shit from when I was a kid. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I've done all that. Yep. Why is it still bothering you then? Because if you've done the work, those old painful memories, take out the word painful. They're not painful anymore. They're just memories. That's when you know you've done the work. That they're not painful anymore. You know that they weren't good memories. They weren't good memories, but they're still memories, but they're not painful anymore because you understand it. Because you've investigated it. So I preach this up and down all over my Facebook page. I have a Facebook page if you want to follow it. I do it all the time. It's not an actual page, it's like a profile. It's a profile under the name Atlantis Waits. Okay? Atlantis Waits, W-A-I-T-E-S. It's a name that I've used online for a long time. So go there. I post spiritual shit all the time, and I post, shadow work stuff all the time. And there's specific shadow work stuff on there and instructions of what you can go through, because it takes fucking forever. Maybe I'll just set up a video just to do that for people, but just get it out there on YouTube, because I feel like it's not spread around enough. A lot of us don't know how to do that emotional alchemy. We really don't. I know I didn't. I was just like, sure, I can sit here and look at this all day, but that doesn't mean I actually fixed it. That's the way I look at it. So let's get the advice for you, because now that I've talked your head off. Get the advice. Now you've got my advice. Let's see, what's Spirit's advice? What's Spirit's advice, please? I laugh just because I'm ridiculous. Kind of a clown. What's the advice for pile 3, please? Regarding this situation? Okay. Did I not set that to reset? Nope, apparently I didn't. Good, because it's the end of the reading. Oh, I did set it to reset. Oh, good. Never mind then. We've got 6 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Emperor, and 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. I think this is actually saying to do the emotional alchemy. This is to do the work. 7 of Pentacles talks about assessing what you have right now at this moment. What is it that I've got going on, and what do I need to cut out? Kind of one of those things with this 7 of Pentacles. What do I need to cut out? We've got the Emperor here. This would actually feels like that there's father issues potentially. It feels like somebody has father issues. Or a masculine, caretaker from childhood or young adulthood, whatever issues, and need to address the. We've got for the mother, for the Queen of Cups here. Address the emotions that are associated with those issues. She's a very enlightened person. She's like the most enlightened behind the High Priestess. This Queen of Cups here. So she uses her intuition to get through her emotional alchemy so that she's no longer jealous. She's no longer in pain regarding her feelings, and she's very open and receptive and vulnerable. Okay? So what this is saying is be vulnerable to these issues. I've got the goosebumps. Be vulnerable to these issues that you have that have to do with a masculine type behavior. So, I'm going to be very blunt here. This could absolutely talk about daddy issues, right? Daddy issues. A lot of us come out of our childhoods with, mommy and daddy issues. I mean, shit. I didn't resolve daddy issues until like a year or 2 ago. I mean, it takes forever to get through this stuff. It takes forever. And same with like my mommy issues. My mommy issues made it so that my relationships were fucking hell for years. Anyway, 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands talks about bringing it out into the light. Very public card, right? So bring all that information. So I think that that's the shadow work thing. I think that's how they're saying do the work. Although I would have expected to see the Hermit. Do the inner work. That's like, could have done that in one card. But I think they wanted to specifically say with the Emperor, there's masculine energy here that's affecting you from your past memories. Past memories and stuff. So, all right, pile 3. That's what I've got for you tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. If you like this, please leave me a comment down below. Give me some feedback. Even constructive feedback would be wonderful. And I might consider doing these again because I'm changing things up. I do love to do this. It's enjoyable for me. It gets my stage presence urge out of my system from my damn Leo moon. And so it allows me to be a little bit on my, happy clown side. So I guess you could say not so serious all the time. Yeah, so leave me some feedback. That would be fantastic. Just know that the monthlies are coming up here next week. I'm going to start doing them with the round and everything. That way then they are more coinciding with the beginning of the month rather than last month where they went all the way to like the 10th, which is ridiculous. It's too long. And so, yeah, so this week we're going to get some pick a cards, and I hope to see you at the next one.